Thank you very much. Thank you for doing that. Samantha Gasca, come on up, Sam. State Senate District 19. Again, against just the bad guy, Mike Hastings. Current bad guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can talk a little bit about that. I like some juicy stuff. My name is Samantha Gasca. I'm running for state. I'll stand over here because I'm too short for that. State Senate District 19 against Mike Hastings. I had a couple points that I wanted to tell you, like statistics type stuff, so you can see how close we are and how truly possible, not even just possible, like.
Can everybody hear?
Nope. Yes. I guess I'm gonna have to come up here. You can hold it?
Hang on. Okay, but you gotta.
Sorry guys, I've been pressure washing all day, so I'm a little like slow on some stuff. It's been hot out. Okay, so I'm running for State Senate District 19 against Mike Hastings, who happens to be in trouble for domestic violence against his wife, and the governor asked him to step down, but he elected not to have the honor to do it. So that compels people like me to step up. So 2020, he had no challenger in the general. So he won that, right? 100% of the votes, I would say, right? Or I guess you wouldn't say 100%. How do we talk to that in political speak? Because I'm brand new to politics within the last 2 years. So how do you say that? Because it wouldn't be 100%, because I guarantee Republicans wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway, he won. No challenger in 2020. So then, the last time around in 2022, Pat Sheehan came within 1,000 votes. So that's like a 1% margin, okay? So which this would lead me to believe that this is more than possible, considering also that Latina candidates are the #1 electable candidates right now. And I will tell you, when I go to the so-called black and brown communities, if I can get in front of them, most of the time I can get them to say they will vote for me. And I'll tell you why. Because my people have suffered too. We might not have suffered in the same exact ways, but we've suffered, nonetheless. So this is more than possible, theoretically. Theoretically meaning if we all get out to vote. Now, I know everybody in this room is gonna vote, right? But like, that's like a 1-to-1, like you're not really replacing yourself, right? Are we really replacing ourselves if we're just going out there and voting, or if we convince 1 to 2 other people to vote? So what I need is volunteers and dollar bills, y'all, because it's expensive to run a campaign, and this is my first time running a statewide campaign. I was making about, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I was making about $25,000 per year full-time in ministry, doing inner city ministry, talking about feeding the homeless and clothing, or I was gonna say feeding the hungry, clothing the homeless, like shaking babies and kissing hands, you know what I mean? So what I need is volunteers, because I'll tell you exact way you can help me. #1, I have to have certain polling numbers to go. So right now they're basically doing my district polling in Springfield on Trump numbers. I feel like that is totally misrepresenting of our district, because 50-50, Will County, Cook County, like seriously, not everybody's gonna vote for Trump who will vote for me. You know, like a survivor, someone who's been through domestic violence and sexual abuse and all those kinds of things that a lot of them have been through, or been in the toxic culture of their home lives like mine. So what I can tell you is, I believe we can win 100%. I went to 1,200 houses last month, door to door, on my own. So anyway, the way that they're doing the polling the second time around for Springfield, to tell you whether or not Springfield is gonna buy in, is whether or not the polling numbers look good based on me going door to door and knocking on those doors and saying, hey, like, is this person committing to vote for me or not? So my numbers can change, but I don't have like a plethora of funds to go through because I work in ministry, #1. #2, I'm not asking for handouts. I'm willing to pressure wash, I don't care, I pressure wash pig poop for 5 years, okay, so I'm pretty expert at that. I'm not an expert at a lot of things, but I'm an expert at that. So I need gas money, okay, because $25,000 a year salary doesn't provide a lot of extra, and I don't believe the campaign should be paying for my gas. So I'm not even gonna take a whole minute. So if I could give everybody my card, and you can call me if you know a neighbor or whatever who needs pressure washing in their driveway or their patio or whatever, or their house done, I will gladly give you a great price on that just so I can make money to pay for my gas. So anyway, I'm also going to pass around a sheet for volunteers for anybody even who just wants to be on the email list. You know what I mean? You might not volunteer, just say go away if you don't want it. So anyways, that's me. Nice to meet everybody.